This is a screen replacement for a cracked screen on a Toshiba Satellite P55-A5312. It has an internal battery, so we cannot remove the battery, which is always recommended. We had to let the battery die down because we couldn't control it without the screen. The first thing I did was there is only 2 screws on this Toshiba, and they're here at the bottom. I removed the little plastic covers, which just took a second. I used this because I couldn't do it with my fingernails, so I needed something to pop it away and down, and it came right off. I am using a very small screwdriver, actually just one located on the other end of a pin. To remove these 2 screws, which you see are very tiny, and you have to press and engage and keep a firm pressure while you unscrew these. And then I have tweezers to lift them up because they were so tiny and they fell. Next, we removed the screen. It is just very thin. And I started at the edges. I placed my fingernails underneath, and you'll hear constant popping as you go completely around the screen. And then you must flip the Toshiba over because the screen is still attached here at the bottom, and you'll see the black and the silver, and I used my fingernails again. I had to place my fingernails inside and pull this apart. If you don't have fingernails, you can again use this tool. I don't feel safe, but that's what you're supposed to do. So after popping here, and you'll hear all the popping, you'll see that it's come loose. Your next step, which was the difficult one for me, was to loosen the hinges. But hopefully it's not as difficult for you. You pull it, it's going to be loose like this, but the hinges will be attached. You pull it down and up. One came off, the other one was quite difficult and took me a little bit longer than I expected. But down and up to release the cover. Next, we have 4 screens that need to be removed, or 4 screws, I'm sorry. There are 2 here and 2 at the bottom. Okay, so we've got these 4. I'm going to keep them over here. They look exactly the same, but I'm going to still keep them separated just in case. And we're actually almost done. Problem with that screw. I'm going to the ones on the bottom. Release those 2. Actually, I think I did the wrong one. Well, these screws have little blue things, so okay, that is the 4 screws. Now we should be able to lay this down onto the keyboard just gently. Okay, our next step is we need to remove the connection and the wire. The wire is in a hold here, but I need more room. So I'm pulling the wire loose from here. Now this is taped down, and we should be able to use a fingernail and pull this up. This is what is holding our connector in, and what we'll use to place it on the new monitor. Which again, this tape is extremely hard to remove. Wow, this is really strong tape. Okay. Okay, holding the wire, we have to remove the connector. And it should be snapped in there. I don't know how hard I'm supposed to pull on this, but it snaps in and out on both sides. There should be 2 snaps. I think the whole thing was supposed to come out. Let me go look at the video. I don't know if we're going to make $20 off of this or not. And we also, that may have been all it was supposed to do. Let's get the other screen out, and hopefully they sent us the right screen. Okay. Okay, so there. Remove this again. The old screen, which I don't think it matters where it sits. And the new screen. Place this back inside the pin. And I hope this is the right fit. Okay. Ah, yes. Fit. Place the wire back in the holder now that I don't need to be loose. Okay, now it's time to replace the screws. They sent me no instructions. So start with the little screws with the blue on them. And that's probably all they need to see. I mean, we got it off, we got the screen attached. All you need to do now, which will probably take me some time, is replace the 4 screws. Then clip your screen back into place, and then the final 2 screws at the bottom, and you should be ready to go.